Let's see if we get Atiba on the line. Okay. Ras Atiba, you're live on the air.
Yes, greetings. This is Ras Atiba from What Goes Around.
From What
Yes.
Goes Around. Who did it?
Who did it? Yes, that's
Yeah.
the catchphrase.
Yes. So Atiba,
God, Atiba.
a lot of people don't know this, but Ras Atiba is my oldest brother. You know what I mean? My blood brother. You know, he's my oldest brother. He's my first and one of my greatest inspirations, and I'm very proud of him. You know, he did a remarkable job in the movie as well. And you know, he's my oldest brother, and you know, I guess it's just natural for me to look up to him and to be proud of him and everything. But he's really like helped me to develop as a person and as an artist. You know what I mean? I started out writing poetry after seeing him performing poetry in the islands in Jamaica. And you know, that was my turn in my that was the ignition switch for me. You know what I mean? That's what got me going. And it's just always been a positive influence in my life, always been a you know, encouraging and supportive, and I just love him, man. Like I said, it's my oldest brother. I have two other brothers. And Atiba, talk to them about like, you know, the process, like what you remember of when we were making this movie.
Well, one thing that I remember is like everybody was so happy. And I was meeting some of the actors for the first time, and it was like, whoa, we knew each other for years. And when you're doing a project, something like this, that some people call low budget, it's not really low budget in the sense of low budget. It's cooperation and input with everybody put in, make it something super. Because this movie, what I'm hearing on the street about this movie, not because I play a part in this movie and my brother is the director and writer, but we people are say it's one of the best Jamaican movie them see, and with the acting, the writing, and you just name it. So I must say, when I sit back and I just keep quiet and I hear people, you know, I give out them sound, I have to myself, you know, network, brother, TEHUT9, you know, because most of the time when I go there, I don't really connect myself with my brother, because I want people to be honest about them views. So I just keep quiet, and I just make people know say TEHUT9 and I relate, you know, to blood. And the last time we sitting amongst about 20 brethren to watch the movie, I am a Rasta man, and virgin them, you know, you have to say Ray and all type of people. So when the movie started, we say, Ras Atiba, what are you doing type of movie here? Love scene and, you know, erotic vibration. And you see when the movie reached like in the middle, the man say, Rotted. Whoa. It's educational in the Rasta. And when the movie finished, you're going to hear one time when I say, me learn this, me learn that, me never know this, me never know that. And one of the beautiful thing the man said, there was no carnage in the movie. You know, see it. And them say them love that. Because most of the time, violence and negativity follow most of the move them come out of certain places. And this one was really different. I have heard, you know, parents talking and the way say, yo, the first time them watch it one away. But the second time when them watch it, them call hard and picnic. And you have to sit down and watch this. Because you see right now, these are the real thing we are going out the street. So, as parents, young people, this are the movie where we can really connect to, open discussion. It's about sex, it's about age, it's about sexual transmitted disease, and other ways, and about relationship, or one should really treasure relationship, or one never, one should supposed to go there and take really to the influence. A good person is a good person, and a person who exposed to certain vibration will always try to live it out or try to change. But sometimes you, the individual who definitely possess a positive vibration, can always shine light.
Yes,
in any
yes,
form of
yes, yes,
darkness.
yes. I mean, the movie, when I was writing the movie Atiba,
Yes.
I was really thinking on multiple levels, like how I wanted to make it relatable to everyday people. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you go to the movie theater, it's just like you're going to get suspended from reality. You know what I'm saying? So you're going.
You touch this spot because one time, we did a spot over there watching, I want, arts and that. It's like a elder, Rastafarian, meaning the sister. It's like when you see a team with the four brethren sitting and a reasonable relationship and one man at the board. So one man to keep one woman, one man to have more than one woman, and the next person said, no, Rasta, I love my wife, and I'm he's a family oriented person, and the elder sister say, yes, we support a brotherly view, and the next man can say, yo, we are talk, boy, man, I got it, and so you could have seen where the different give them, and from the different people who are white to move at the time, the one who share that view there, the one who disagree with that view there. So, TEHUT9, as you that say, when you that write the movie that tries to bring across certain vibration, and really and truly, I definitely hear it when the people speak,
Yeah.
the different levels.
Yeah. Well, I give thanks for that because, to me, from I started making movies, one of the things that I always try to make a focal point was to tell a good story. You know what I mean? And to tell stories honestly. You know what I mean? To be honest with the stories that you were telling. Like, you can make up things. Your imagination can be vast, and you can go in many directions with that. You know what I mean? But when you don't have the capability to sometimes make those imaginative things on the screen like you would, it doesn't make sense to go too crazy with that. You know what I mean? You have to come back down to reality and say, all right, well, if I'm gonna make a movie, right, let me make a movie that at least I can make, and not just that I can make, but make it good too. And so sometimes you look at it's just like anything else. You know what I mean? They said necessity is the mother of all inventions, right?
Of invention.
So what I love about what goes around is that even though it wasn't made with tens of millions of dollars, you won't be able to tell what it was made with, because the story is so rich, and then the production, even though it may not be in some people's technical eyes, may not be the Hollywood standard or whatever, it's so high. You know what I mean? And I'm very proud of that. You know what I mean? There's no dark scenes or shaky cameras, and you know what I mean, the sound is good, and then the acting was so balanced. Now, I really felt like that all of the actors, for the most part, captured the essence of the story and delivered, their performances, at a very high level. You in particular as well. And talk about your character, who, because it's the name Ras Atiba, which is the name of the character in the movie, is now the name that you go by, right? And not necessarily the name that you go by. You were going by that name already. So for you to talk about that.
Okay, well, all right. When TEHUT9 decided that he had this, you know, this role or this character that he wanted to play. And I was saying to myself, all right, you know, the poet Ras Atiba, all right, well, we're going to go Ras Atiba. So I think when TEHUT9 think about that character, it was maybe was thinking about, you know, this Rasta man now, or this prophet, one man who definitely go out and do him research on a particular topic, and then just come out and then give hint by hint, and then one day he reach a climax, so it just a boom, and say this is it. So that the role I play was definitely to bring people aware and make people must say, all right, listen, a lot of times things happen and we blame it on a particular thing and not knowing the real source or the real knowledge. So when you put it on a particular intent, based upon where we that talk was not a story like in 1987 and the bifurcated vaccinated that was tainted. And we have to say, in this particular region in Africa, is not. And then that moving them what goes around. So if you infect some people in this region and then people move from this region go to that region, the final say isolation them can't from right, so it's going there. So they think that what goes around comes around.
Yes.
So a lot of people now out there now and them have casual sex, not knowing say, okay, this thing's really serious.
Mm-hmm.
And even as Africans, black people, we have to understand, say, listen, man, if we don't educate ourselves under the right thing, you find say we'll have a lost generation. And only way we can protect ourselves and safeguard ourselves is through proper education.
Mm-hmm.
So when I play this role, yes, it definitely I go make people think, make people have a question, make people even go out, I will even try to find the article, I will do the research.
Mm-hmm. So you are you getting a lot of that from the people in your circle that have seen it? Like, is that one of the sentiments that you're getting back about how, you know, about that particular scene that you're talking about? You know, how what's people's reaction? You know, which scene or what?
Well,
what?
At first when I was introduced, the early part when I was introduced in the movie, I was going around like this crazy guy thing. Who did it, who WHO, and it is an acronym. So after we start to give them the whole detail, so the finally it's a World Health Organization. So you find out, you know, and say, oh shit, this is deeper than what even the rock even on the surface.
Alright,
So,
well, we don't want to give it too much of the too. We don't want to give it too much, Ras. Make us stick up in because we want people to see it, to experience it.
Yeah.
You understand? but you can't continue without, you know what I'm saying? Without going into too many specifics, so that you don't steal the experience from someone who is going to watch it for the first time.
True. So yeah, so really and truly, I would say my experience, that was like my major acting role,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to give thanks for that,
Mm-hmm.
because that has opened more doors for I definitely will come up with other things, you know, in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, like we have some comedy to come forward.
Yes.
Some other things, you know.
And I just want to tell people, you know, put them on notice from now. You know, I just finished speaking with Noah, and he had what do you think about his performance? Let me get that from you. What did you think of Noah's performance in the movie?
All right.
Denzel?
Well, knowing Noah as the actor, we started out, you know, the road boy, seeing them, and so this really show a different side of Noah, and it show his act on another level, because, you know, three-dimensional, you know, approach to, you know, his role when played make Noah, to me, one of them youth there we have to really lift your heart to. Knowing when start out and to how him really act in this movie, we have say yes, more power.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great job from the director also.
Well, give thanks for that, my general.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna talk to Sakina next. We're gonna be talking with her hopefully tonight, and just getting, you know, balance it out with her you know, overview of how the whole thing came together. Like I said, brother, I'm very proud of you. I think you did a great job, and you know, I'm glad that people are responding positively to the movie, and I'm glad that, you know, you got a chance and show the world, you know, some of the talents, the natural talents that you have, because people sometimes try to put us in a box and think that we're limited to just one particular thing or whatever, or, you know, just their view of us. And I think this is gonna open up a lot of people's eyes to who Ras Atiba is, what his talents are, and how unlimited those talents are, you know what I mean? And how great they are. So, you know, thank you for unbelievable character that you created, and I'm sure it's gonna go down in the history books as one of those great iconic characters that people are gonna, you know, people are gonna recall for generations or for years to come. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you stamped your book, definitely. You stamped your name in the book, brother. Let's just support each other and try to make this thing, you know, continue to grow and do what we're doing. But Ras Atiba, I want to thank you again. Anything else you want to say to the public before we chip out? I think Sakina is just calling in right now, and
what I want to say to the world, just continue to support TEHUT9 and Sunrise Sun Production Company and TEHUT9 TV to the world. And I say again to all Jamaicans and to the world, this one is one of the classic. And the people on the road at the yes, big up.
Big up, big
I
up.
want to move them and go down.
Yes, Rasta.
Yeah.
Yes, Rasta. Well, we give thanks for that, and we give thanks for you, and you know what I mean. Let's just keep it going, brother. All right.
Yes, Malaya. More power.
More power all the time.
Yeah, man.
All right. Bless up.
Irish.